Welcome back, boys and girls, to Dyson Sphere Program and our Polaris Dark Fog series here on YouTube. We are looking at the small carrier rockets, which is the thing we tried to fix last episode, but then we figured out we weren't getting enough deuterium fuel rods, so we tried to fix that. Well, here's the problem that I've noticed now, is that we are running into a situation where the deuterium fuel rods are being held back because we don't have enough deuterium coming into the system. We need to have more deuterium being made because it's not coming in quick enough. Which makes me think, hey, we have got a lot of hydrogen on this system. A lot of hydrogen here. There is a crap ton of hydrogen here. We have hydrogen out of this world. And so what I'm thinking of doing is making these all into remote supplies, sending our hydrogen elsewhere, at least these large quantities of it, and that way we can go ahead and set up a planet where we have a massive deuterium facility doing fractionization. We have some of that going on here already on our planet, and we are building up some deuterium here. We got deuterium in these here, but it's being eaten up very, very quickly. And so I think we need to set up some fractionization elsewhere so that we have... I also set up a new place here that's going to be bringing in deuterium as well. So that's going to help also. But we need to set up even more deuterium fractionization so that our deuterium fuel rods can be manufactured in a more... a wider scale. Deuterium fuel rods, as you can see, we've got this entire line here. It looks like it's roaring along pretty good now, but I think we need even more. It may be possibly encircling this entire, bringing it up a ring and having it go even further around the center of the thing here. Now this looks like we are doing good on magnets now, so magnets are no longer a problem here, which is a good thing. So yeah, let's go ahead, and we also need to check on all of our planets that we have power going on and seeing what it is being powered by. So in our system here, we got 4 planets: Polaris 1, 2, 3, and 4. I know I have no power that's being made on this planet by deuterium fuel rods. That I know right from the get-go. So I'm not too worried about that. What is that? That's sulfuric acid? Wow, so we don't have enough sulfuric acid coming in to supply. Oh, we do have some. Okay. It's just very slowly coming in. Interesting. We may need to set up more transport for sulfuric acid as well. Although it does look like we have quite a bit coming in at a time. And we do have a pretty decent reserve of it. How are we doing on sulfuric acid in our entire star cluster here? We are producing that much. We're consuming. So we're doing okay. It's just for some reason not getting here very quickly. Kind of concerning, but I think we'll be okay. So let's go ahead and start a grand tour of our systems, boys and girls. This is going to be tour time on all of our systems here. And we first have to find a system here in our own galaxy. Let's go ahead and go to Polaris 1. I don't believe there are any... I don't believe there's any old deuterium factories there, but we'll check it out.
Warp engine deactivated.
And we might need to just take down some... we're going to check on the planet's health otherwise as well. Yeah, it looks like we got suns here, so that should be okay. All right, so we should have the solar suns here. We got this entire section set up here making high purity silicon. It looks like it's firing right along very nicely. Let's look at the local planet. See how our power's doing here. Power's doing okay. We could probably use a couple more suns if we're going to do anything else here. Oh, that is empty, so we'll take that. That one is done. I'm kind of keeping an eye out for anything else. I had a few messages come up saying that some of our, yeah, like this one is done. And those are just consuming power when they don't need to. Because even after they're done, they run idle. And so we don't want those running idle if we can help it. This one looks like it's done as well. That one's very low. Yeah, we don't have any old power systems on this planet.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
And up here we have our facility that's making some titanium and iron. And then we also have our ginormous processing plant that's making lots of processors for us up here. This is our processor area. And as you can see, it is humming along very nicely. Now, as far as this planet is concerned, we have collection planned, I believe, for all the remaining resources except for a little bit of titanium. Yeah, we got collection planned for pretty much everything on this planet. And we are getting to the point, boys and girls, where we are going to have to look at having mining set up on other planets that are just mine planets. And there are some good mining planets that we have set up. So that's got remote supply, local demand. Do I have titanium being brought in here anywhere, though? Okay, I do have titanium and iron being brought in. It's remote supplying it. How much more iron do we have on this planet? We got 11 million more, so it's not in dire. Okay, so this is remote demanding. Okay, so we do have a remote demand set up for iron. We don't want planets to become non-sufficient in resources and then stop just making stuff, and then we're like, why are we not making anything? All right, so that was Polaris 1. Let's go to Polaris 2 here. I don't believe Polaris 2 has any of the problems that I'm thinking of. Not enough space warpers, huh? Okay. Well, I have space warpers here.
Mineral depleted.
Lots of them.
Warp engine activated.
See, we just got another mineral depleted
Warp
thing.
engine deactivated. Cruise ended.
Titanium veins on Camelio pardalis. All right, so Camelio pardalis is so are these producing? These are producing critical photons as well. Okay, not very well. I mean, they're doing better since they have the graviton lenses on it, but
Flight mode.
I think we're actually using. Yeah, we actually have old power going here still. We still have those going on. Let's see what our power consumption is here. All right, so we are a little bit low on power here, so it wouldn't probably be a bad idea. Oh, does this tower have no power to it? Really? Oh, that's weird. I had no power to that tower. That's so wild. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring in some antimatter fuel rods here. We're going to bring some antimatter fuel rods in here, and then we're going to get some solar suns set up here.
Mineral depleted.
Gonna get some of these nice suns going on. Just need a couple. We won't need that many. Artificial stars. That's the terminology for them. Artificial stars. Okay, we'll put 4 of them here. That should easily take care of our needs. There we go. And there comes the reserves. Okay. We'll fill ourselves back up. And we'll just leave the rest of them here. Actually, you know what? We'll take some of those. We don't need that many on the planet. Wow, it imported a lot of them, didn't it? so the titanium's going. We should be good on power here now. All right. Thought those would have added more power for some reason. I don't know. I was just thinking more power on this planet would have been good. Okay, let's go ahead and just add a few more. Add a few more suns here. That one did not take because it did not have the right thing. There we go. Okay. That gets the power up a little bit better. We do have a big production facility here. I don't want it to slow down. I want it to keep going nice and strong. The gears are fully going. Magnets are fully going. What's up here with this? We are missing copper. Interesting. So there's not enough copper coming in.
Mineral depleted.
Is that a matter of the copper is not... Oh, wow. So we actually are... Copper is flowing through as fast as it possibly can. Interesting. So it could just be a matter of us not having enough copper being made on this planet. Or are we actually importing copper? No, there's iron. There's copper. So it looks like we just need to make more copper. Is what it looks like. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Make an outgoing line here. Oh, wait a second. Did I not upgrade these? Hold up. Wait a second. Oh my god, these facilities haven't been upgraded. Oh my god. Okay, so are these are all upgraded, right? Okay, well that'll probably help right there. Okay, well that's something that we need to look at as well. And now we're suffering on power again. Okay, so that'll probably help the production right there, and we are consuming way more power now because of that. Not a surprise. Not a surprise. We up the amount of stuff that we are, the amount of energy that we're using, so. All right, so that got us some more gigabytes, or so we got, what, 1.25 gigawatts, not gigabytes, and we were using 857, so we're good there.
Mineral depleted.
Another mineral depleted on Polaris 1. Okay, so that should hopefully crank up the amount of, do I have some of the... Okay, so we are good on all the rest of the stuff, right? Everything else is good?
Flight mode.
Yeah, these, what are they called? The plane smelters I didn't upgrade before because they were so expensive to upgrade. The plane smelters were those were the thing that took the, plane smelters take, unipolar magnets to actually upgrade. And I didn't have any unipolar magnets at the time. So we were only able to get these upper tier, the upper tier assembly machines going and not the plane smelters going. So that should help. Yeah, that has upped our production. That's upped our production immensely of copper. Our copper is actually now building up. So just that one small change helped everything. Everything else is looking good here. Excellent. I think that's all for this planet. Because we have those on the equator. And we get that bringing in... Oh, deuterium fuel rods. No. Let's clear the settings there. We need to fly down here and see what those deuterium fuel rods were being brought in for. Or maybe those... Oh, those I don't think were being brought... Oh, yeah. Those were being brought in. This was a planet. This was a planet. This was one that was actually relying on deuterium fuel rods, and we stopped it. Yeah, see, we got all these... That's why. That's one of the reasons all the power went down. Yep, that's one of the reasons the power went down, is because we were relying on the deuterium fuel rods here. So, good thing we came back and checked on it. Because that was embarrassing. Let's go ahead and take these old mining machines off here as well. And we'll put the new mining machine down. I don't know why we had that old one there still. Probably because we just never changed it. There's 9. There we go.
Flight mode.
I don't know where that was bringing this stuff up to. Was it bringing it into here? Oh, was it bringing it into here? It was bringing it into here. So maybe that will make it so it's not making it all the way down now. That could be a problem. Oh no, it looks like iron's making it all the way down. These are backed up anyway. Yeah, iron's making it all the way down. No problems at all. Okay. That was a temporary solution to something that we now don't need to worry about anymore. Alright, so we did find one planet here on our home system that did have the old school, it did have the old school stuff going on. Let's see, is this set up for, no, that's not set up for iron. Local demand, remote demand, okay, so it's bringing it in from everywhere. You know what I could do is I could set this up down here to bring in more iron here, because I don't really have anything else for it to do. We could remote demand the iron here as well, and then local supply it, and that will basically double duty. I said duty. That'll double duty this. You see how this is eating up the iron super quick? That'll give it a lot more iron coming in, because it is eating up a lot of iron here to keep this whole facility going. This whole facility is like breaking point, baby. I'm almost considering, to make this even more efficient, I'm almost considering routing the iron, copper, and these through this and back out again, because they'll already be stacked, which will make it a way more efficient operation if I do that. If I cut this here, route it up through that, and then bring it back down here and just feed it into this line, we could eliminate this altogether. Where is the iron going? That's the big question. Where is the iron going? We got magnets going there. Is the iron just feeding right into it? Yeah, we got iron just feeding right into these. It seems to be doing okay. I'm not very happy with how that's working, though. I think it would be good, though, if we had the magnets. Let's see, where's the magnets going after this? The magnets are just flowing right through into that. Are the magnets are going in there as... So if I stop this here... and then I feed the magnets through here. This is our first phase. We're gonna do magnets in here. We're gonna do copper bars in here, and we're gonna do the magnetic coils in here. Because by feeding them into here, they'll come out in a greater quantity than they're going in.
Mineral depleted.
And what I'm going to do is, so that is feeding them off in what, 2 directions, I think? It's feeding them off in 2 directions. See, I'd like to get rid of that whole thing there. Oh, is it feeding them also in from here as well? Okay, so we got 2 lines coming in of magnets, so I need to bring this one up here as well. Okay. Yeah, we've had constant problems with magnet production. Magnets always seem to be just an issue. I don't know why. Oh, wait a second. All right, so magnets are going to go in that way now. We do need that there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a storage over here. Or another stack of storages, I guess. And then I'm going to feed the magnets into that.
Mineral depleted.
There we go. Then I can take that all the way out. That's going to still split them. I'm going to have one line coming in from here, coming out with magnets. Coming right down there. There we go. And now the magnets are coming into there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these once again. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put them into here instead. Because we'll go ahead and just feed them into that as well. There we go. Okay. So we can feed them out of this into here as well. It'll just be a slow trickle. It'll just put them in there as it needs them. All right. So we just got a few in there that are going in there. The magnets now are flowing properly. And see, the thing is that they're coming out of there stacked in 6s and 9s, where they weren't stacked up like that before. So having them stacked up like that is very nice. Now this is all copper there. We're also going to replenish. We're going to make the copper. Let's see, where do we have copper coming in? So copper is being produced over here. It's being fed out through that. So I want to have the copper. So I'm going to cut the copper off here. And where are those coming from? Are those coming from an already... Are those coming from a... Oh, those are already coming out stacked because of my sorters. I think my sorters are my sorters stacking them up like that? compilers, load to stack 4, unload stack 4. Okay, so they're already coming out nice and stacked. So I think we will just continue that. Yeah, that looks like it's already working. So I guess I won't mess with a good thing there. Oh, there's the problem. They're going in there and they're coming out unstacked. No, they're coming out. You know, they're kind of coming out stacked. Not really. Some of them are coming out stacked. Others are not. So I'm not sure why that's happening. I think we're good. I think the magnets were the only one that I was really concerned about, actually. Yep, we'll have the magnets do that just because that definitely is coming out way better than it was going in. Okay, perfect. Wow, the power of the upgraded stuff is really strong. So we are done in the Polaris system. Polaris we are done with. I say we go to the Kochab system next. We're gonna head to Kochab. We've got several planets here that we are doing things with. It looks like Kochab 2 has some stuff going on in it. Let's look at Kochab here. Yeah, Kochab 2 has stuff going on it. So we'll go to Kochab 2. This system here has a lot of, what does it have? Optical grading crystal. That's probably what we're getting off of Kochab 2. So yeah, let's go to Kochab 2. I would imagine that system there is probably, it might be an older system. You never know. So let's fly over there and see what we can see. Like I said, we're kind of going system by system and checking them all off. Checking our list and making sure that it's all good. We'll go through every system. I'm going to make a list of them all, and we're going to check them all off as we go. And make sure that none of them are being powered by deuterium fuel rods, because we've cut off deuterium fuel rods to the rest of the galaxy now. In an attempt to have our deuterium fuel rods solely going towards the production of our small carrier rockets.
Warp engine deactivated.
All right, it does look like we have suns already going here. Yep, it looks like the suns are going here already.
Flight mode.
What else do we have going on in this system? We have a lot of graphene being made here. Solar sails. Solar sails seem to be being made here a lot. It looks like they're being made in pretty good quantities. Oh, we also have quite a deuterium production line here going as well. Are we actually shipping deuterium off-world from here? We could expand this. We could remote demand hydrogen here if we wanted to, I think. And we could even expand this more. So you know what I think we're going to do? Oh, it's already here. We're going to remote demand hydrogen. That's going to bring a ton of hydrogen to us. That is hydrogen there. Because I believe we're producing hydrogen doing this. Yes, we're producing hydrogen doing that. So yeah, I think our next goal is, I think what we'll do next episode, boys and girls, we're going to continue going planet to planet and seeing what we can do. But I think right here, we have a prime opportunity to have a deuterium processing facility, have 2 outputs for that deuterium, because we could have deuterium remote supplying, and when we could local demand. Nope. Yeah, I guess we could local demand it here, because we have deuterium going off world here. Actually, no, I'm just going to local supply it. We aren't going to do that. So, yeah, we have an opportunity to set up a huge deuterium processing facility here, because I have a feeling, yeah, there's nothing on this planet stopping us from having deuterium processing going on. We could do a whole ring of deuterium processing here if we wanted to. We already have a bunch of fractionators going, but we could expand that even more and even have more deuterium, because we could bring that hydrogen in and have tons of hydrogen coming into the system. So Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. If you did enjoy this one, don't forget to hit that like button. Smash the subscribe button. Next time, we will be back here in the Coach Hob system. We'll be getting our deuterium up. Then we'll be continuing our world-spanning adventure and find out if we have any more old deuterium factories that we need to tear up. It looks like we need to probably do a few more, but we'll see. Next time on Dyson Sphere Program in the Dark Fog Polaris series. Have a great one, everybody.